Hello, first graders. Happy Monday. So, how many of you knew that this weekend a space shuttle went into space and has connected with the International Space Station? Anybody know that? Well, when I heard that, I thought that it would be really great for me to learn a little bit more about space and, more importantly, the stars. I know I've been reading poems about the stars, so now I thought, you know what, I want to read some star books. So I found two star books. I found this one, it's called Stars, Skywatch, and then I found this one called Stars. So I started thinking to myself, I wonder if these books are exactly the same and have the exact same information. So I looked at the table of contents. This one has some chapters: Wishing on a Star, A Starry Universe, All About Stars, Starlight, Star Bright, and an appendices. And then I looked at the chapters in this star book. Stars, the closest star, different kinds of stars, the Milky Way, the glossary, and the index. So it started making me think that these books were definitely not the same, and they'd probably have some very different information to teach me about stars. So let's take a closer look together and see how they compare to each other. So this chapter is called The Closest Star. And here's what it says. Most stars are billions of miles away from Earth. One star, the sun, is much closer to Earth than any other. The sun is about 93 million miles, or 149 million kilometers from Earth. So this is teaching me all about the sun as the closest star. Now, when I look at this book, and I open up to the chapter called All About Stars, I would have thought that the first thing it started with was the sun, right? Because the last Stars book started with the sun being the closest star. Let's see. Many things in the universe make patterns, but stars do not. Some stars are close together. Some stars are far apart. There are many stars in some places. In other places, there are few stars. The Big Dipper is a constellation. It looks like a big spoon. Have they mentioned anything about the sun yet? Well, that's kind of interesting, right? Let's keep reading. People like to imagine patterns that stars make. They find pictures in the sky that are made by stars. The pictures are called constellations. So now I can see that in this stars book by William B. Rice, I am going to learn maybe more about constellations and the patterns that stars make. Whereas in this stars book, Skywatch, I might learn more about specific stars, especially the sun, which is our closest star. And it's the one that has the biggest effect on us. So readers, today, I want you to use your detective skills and watchful eye. And I want you to read either two books or a book and a poem. And I want you to compare what you learn in both of those books. And I want you to start to think to yourself what the authors of each book might be teaching us and how those things might be the same and how they might be different from each other. And also start to ask yourself, why is it important to read so many books on the same topic? Let's see if you can answer that question by tomorrow. Okay, readers, off you go. Bye-bye.